welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen, and today I want to talk about daily planners. So you know I use, well, maybe you don't know. I use an Erin Condren 7x9 Daily Duo every day. I love that thing, but I had an opportunity to try out this daily planner, and I had wanted to try out some of these daily planning pads, and so I thought, let's talk about them all in one video here. So I'm going to talk about this one first because it's a big honkin' planner, and I kind of need it out of the way to talk about the other ones. This is it's called The Plan by Lauren Truslow. Truslow, I'm not really sure, to be honest. It's beautiful. This is artwork by female artists, and there are a few different covers, but I love this like abstract paint, like it's like pastel. I don't know, it's my jam. I was sent this planner just to try it out. They also sent me, they have a Christmas planner and a party planner. I think their team severely overestimated the amount to which I'm willing to entertain other human beings in my home. So I will try to use those things and give you my honest opinion on those as well. But this is really where the bread and butter of my planning is. It's in daily planning. So this is a very large planner. It's bigger than 7x9, which is the size of my Daily Duo. And it's also the full year in one book. So it's large and in charge, and this is a 2-inch coil where I don't know to compare it. This wasn't really like supposed to be a comparison video. I just wanted to talk about it, so I don't have like the specs, but it's much bigger. When you look at them together, it's a much bigger planner. And for me, that's not a problem because I don't take my planner on the go. And so the size, the bigger, the better, up to a certain point. I have learned that the 8.5 by 11 size planners don't really work for me because they're a little bit too big for where I like to keep my planner on my desk. But I would say that this one is probably like right at that limit of where I keep my planner. And I always keep it open to one page anyway, so. Let's talk about like the daily page here. This is like a more structured daily page where there's like specific little like fields you can fill out instead of like, whereas with the Daily Duo, there is just like the schedule side and the to-do list side and then some blank spaces. The Daily Duo has that calendar on every single day that everybody hates except me, and I love it and I'm not mad at it, but this planner does not have a calendar on every page. So what we have here, let's go to a blank page so that you can see it without all my chicken scratch all over it. You have a section right here that says red line items and 1, 2, and 3. So I guess that's like your top 3. Those are the red line things that you need to do. On here, there's a key, and it says red line items is each day you will see a box of red line items. These action items are the most important and must be done that day regardless. So those are like, do these or die. And then you have a meal planner, and it's got 3 boxes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. H2O intake with 8 bottles that you can mark like your water, and then a box for fitness activity. And then this is a to-do list section with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to-dos. And then you have a schedule section. And this is interesting because it says AM, 5 a.m. through 11, and you have 1 line for each hour. And then you get to PM, and it's 12 through 9. The little clocks here, it's like the analog clock. I'm not really, that's probably like my least favorite part about this. I don't get it. I mean, it's written here 5, so, well, I guess, yeah, so I don't know why that's there other than just to be cute, which, I mean, it's not ugly. To me, I just kind of like, give me a little extra space, maybe. I don't know, whatever. And then here it says, what did I do for me today? And I guess you fill that in like in the evening when you're reviewing your planner. And then me plan notes down here, which the me plan is a major part of the plan. And one of the first things you should start with. It allows you to focus on the things that bring you joy and allow you to take care of you. I left a little space each day to take notes about your plan. You might have an epiphany one day that you need to add something fabulous to your me plan, or you realize that something is not working for you. Taking care of your needs should continue to be a priority throughout the year. So that's really nice. It's kind of like my favorite part about this planner is the whole me plan thing. So this is all about the me plan. There's just like a story about how it came to be. So this is the big plan, and I'm hiding my stuff just because it's my stuff, it's not your stuff, so it doesn't matter to you. But like it's 10 years, and then it goes, the next page is 5, and then the next page is 3, and then the next page is 1. And I like that it starts backwards. So like you figure out what you want it to be like in 10 years, and then you work your way back to like the present time, so that you can figure out what it is you need to be adding to your plans each day to get there. So there's lots of planning pages at the front. There's meal prep pages. You've got your monthly spread, and each one has like an organization suggestion. We've got lots of different like holidays and special days printed here, and so we are in May. Let's go back to the daily page that I wrote on. So this is nice because I am not a creative daily planner. I do use highlighters and stuff, but I have found that stickers, stickers don't fit in with my daily planning routine as much as I would want them to. They do when I'm like doing like an overall week of planning, but just at 5 in the morning when I'm writing out my to-do list, stickers are usually the last thing on my mind. But this is nice because it's all there for you. You don't have to think about what else do you need to add to your planner. It's got kind of like all the basics. I like it. It's very large. I think you will like this if you like a structured planner along the lines of like a Simplified or a Day Designer, but on like a better coil. Not that wire-o stuff, and it doesn't have like the cardboard cover that like those the Simplified planner and the Day Designer do, where it like squeaks on the coil or on the wire-o. It's just, can you tell I'm not a fan of that? This is like a laminated cover, more like you're gonna find on an Erin Condren. It is not interchangeable, but the cool thing is that Erin Condren snap-in accessories work on this coil. But because this coil is plastic, it is a little bit more difficult to get them on and off. You kind of have to use both hands and go a little slower. Whereas with an Erin Condren, you can usually just pull it right out. But that's okay, because you can still just use all of your Erin Condren accessories on here. And not, if you decide to go with this planner, you won't be wasting those items. So, I need to move on and talk about the other two, but I do like this planner, and I thank you to the plan team for sending this to me. I really enjoyed trying it out, and I'll keep using it. I really like the me plan, and I'm gonna work in that a little more. And then my son's birthday is coming up soon, and so I will be using the party planner book soon, and I'll probably have a video up about that this fall. So. Okay, so let's move on from that. The next one I want to talk about is the Day Designer Today and To Do Notepad. So this notepad is $14, and there's 80 pages, and it's 7 by 9. It has this like cardboard thing at the top. It's not like, I don't know, it's just folded over and it's not attached. So the shipping was so expensive for this thing. It did ship really fast, but I will also say that the first one I got was damaged because it's just shipped in like a manila envelope. And so the shipping company wasn't like precious with it because they don't have time for that. And so this whole thing was like creased. And I will say that they did replace it. When I contacted them, they replaced it lightning fast. Like I didn't even have a chance, because I emailed them, I didn't even have a chance to like talk to them about it. I just sent the email and a picture and showed them what it looked like, and they already sent me a new one, I think, before they even responded to my email, based on the order of the emails that came in. And so that was really nice, and a new one came fast in the same packaging, but it wasn't damaged this time. The other thing is, this is like the blush pink option, and it's not really pink at all. It's more like a cream color. It looks so much more pink on the website, and you can see my nail polish here is like a very pale pink, and it's way more pink than this cream color is. So, okay. One of the other things, before I get into like the nitty-gritty of what's on here, this sheet, it's hard to like tear off. So you have to be very slow with it. So when I tore off another piece, it just ripped the page. So you just kind of have to be like really slow with it. This thing doesn't stay down, and I think that's why it tears easy. So there's that. And then this is also just kind of awkward if you're, I don't know if it's awkward for right-handers. It was really awkward for me to write up here when I was filling in the day. So there's that. The paper. This is not impressive paper. I don't know if they make their planners out of this. I did not purchase a planner because I didn't like the price and the amount of shipping, just to try out one of their daily planners. And so, yeah. This is just like printer paper. And so it doesn't impress me. This is my least favorite of all the daily options that I have. I would suggest just they have free printables with the same thing on it. Like, I don't know that you need an 80-page notepad for that. There's not anything, I don't know. It does look nice sitting on like your desk or your counter, but again, that's just a personal decision of whether you want to print one out or have a nice, pretty pad. What we have here is a space to write your day. You've got today's top 3 with check boxes. You can't really see this, I'm realizing, because it's so light. The printing on here is very pale gray, and that's fine. I'm not mad at that, but I'm trying to explain what's here and you probably can't see it. So, and the today section is your schedule section, and it goes from 6 to 8, and it doesn't say AM or PM. So if you do like overnight work or shift work or anything like that, where your day starts in the afternoon or the evening, this might work well for you. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spots for to-do list items, and then you've got a blank section here for notes. It's just a basic daily pad. It would make a good like companion to like your weekly or your monthly planner if you don't need a daily planner every day. And then, like I said here, it's just printer paper. You can see through it. It's very thin. It's not very thin, but it's thin. It's overall like useful. You can see here I didn't actually use this that day for a schedule. I made a list of all the food prep I wanted to do. And it's nice because the printing is so like light that you can kind of get away with that. You can't really even see where I made my check boxes over the times. Like, it's not obstructing it. So it is versatile. But again, it's not my favorite. But if you like Day Designer products and you want something that's very minimal, I think that might work for you. Okay, and then my next daily thing here is a Plum Paper. I have it written, I have a note here. It's a Plum Paper daily pad. They have so much variety. I don't remember what this one is called, but there's like maybe 5 different colors of this. This is a $10 pad. There's 60 pages on here. It's 6.5 by 8.5, which is kind of cool because that is a good size to fit into your 7 by 9 planner. Like if you wanted to like tape this in or something, or I don't know, anything like that, you could easily tape this in there. So there's like a header up here. Let me see if I can't. It says daily things. It's a nice dusty blue. I really like that color. And then you have a spot that says date, and it's too small for me because I write big. And then you can check off what day of the week it is. We're going to go to this empty page, and you've got morning, afternoon, and evening, and you've got 5 lines for each of those sections of your day. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 daily to-do list things, and then you've got today's top priorities 1 through 3 and tomorrow's action items 1 through 3, and then a big notes box here. I really like the tomorrow's action items. That's like my favorite part of this. Because things are always on my mind, like, okay, everything I'm doing today, but there's also stuff I have to do tomorrow, and it's nice to be able to have a spot to write that. I used it again here and just kind of scribbled something. Here I had some time that day, and so I made it look nice. Here I just scribbled, and it was useful. I didn't end up checking anything off or anything. It was more like a brain dump for me that day, I think, just so I could calm down and get stuff done. I really like this. I also like that Plum Paper has like so many different options on their website. I got like a more plain one because I like the color, but there's like floral designs and all kinds of stuff like that. It's on like a cardstock or cardboard, and it's just got like the glue at the top, so there isn't like a binding, and it tears cleanly, no problem there. It's the same like thick, good quality paper you get from Plum Paper, which may be a deal breaker. I know some people don't like Plum Paper because it's so smooth. On this one, I used an Erin Condren dual tip marker, and I believe this was the fine tip and the finer tip, not the medium. And this one I used my Pilot G2 Gel number 10, and it didn't smear or anything like that. So I don't know. I like it. I will keep using this one, I believe, most likely more than I will use the other one if I needed to reach for like a daily pad versus my planner. Of course, I use my Daily Duo every day, but if for some reason I was only using my weekly planner, then this one I think would do it for me. I would buy this as a gift for someone as well, I think. The other one, the Day Designer, I don't think I would purchase as a gift for anyone just because the shipping is so expensive. I feel like half the price of the Notepad is like, I just don't think it should cost that much to ship when it doesn't come in like any special kind of packaging. I don't know. And so for me, that wouldn't work. But for the Plum Paper one, I would absolutely purchase this as a gift and maybe like wrap it with like a nice pen or something. I think it would make a really great gift. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video was a little bit all over the place. I'm sorry. I was trying to get it filmed as fast as possible, and I didn't prep ahead, so I'm kind of floundering and rambling. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a comment below letting me know, and hit the thumbs up button, and let YouTube know that it's an okay video, and maybe some other people should watch it. So that's it. See you next time. Bye.